Everyone's eyes were locked on Tesla, Toyota, and BYD. Headlines, hype, all of it. But while the world argued about EVs and batteries, a quiet storm was building in Sweden. A company known for breaking speed records was secretly cooking up an engine that could flip the entire EV industry on its head. Yes, Koenigsegg. And recently, CEO Christian von Koenigsegg revealed an engine so advanced that even veteran engineers were left staring in disbelief. According to him, this little monster is about to shake the electric vehicle world to its core. Sounds dramatic, right? Just wait. Once you hear how this tiny engine delivers EV-level efficiency without using electricity, you'll understand why people are calling it a turning point. This isn't fantasy, and it isn't marketing fluff. This is the same company that builds the fastest production cars on the planet. And now, somehow, they've done in engines what others have been chasing for decades and failing. In this video, we're breaking it all down. How this tiny giant actually works, why its efficiency rivals modern EVs, and why giants like Elon Musk, Toyota, and even European regulators are suddenly paying attention. Stick around till the end, because this isn't just an engine, it's a warning shot fired at the entire auto industry. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the biggest shakeups happening in the car world. But to understand Koenigsegg's newest breakthrough, you need to know where this company came from, because their story explains exactly how they pulled off something this insane. Koenigsegg is not your average automaker. It started as the wild dream of a kid who refused to think small. Back in 1994, a young Swedish boy named Christian von Koenigsegg sat in a tiny garage sketching hypercars, while the automotive world was run by giants like Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren. Literally nobody believed a tiny startup could challenge the kings of speed. But Christian wasn't trying to follow the legends. He wanted to beat them. He wanted to build something so fast, so different, so brilliantly engineered that the world would have no choice but to take notice. The early years were brutal. Almost no funding, tiny team, countless failures. But Christian had one philosophy that kept him going. If I don't define my car myself, no one else will. That mindset became the backbone of Koenigsegg. Their first complete project, the Koenigsegg CC, didn't dominate sales, but it made the world stop and look. Then came the CC 8S suddenly. They held the record for the world's fastest production car. People thought it was a lucky shot, until Koenigsegg dropped the CCR, and then the Agera, and then the Agera RS. Each one faster, each one lighter, each one rewriting the rulebook. The unique feature of Koenigsegg is that they don't just chase speed, they create cars like art. Each of their cars features something unheard of before, like lightweight carbon bodies, new suspension systems, and now their biggest weapon, free valve engine technology. The engine operates without conventional systems, which increases power and reduces petrol consumption. Christian believes that speed isn't just a number, but a language. His cars speak that language. Cars like the Jesko, Regera, and Gemera have proven that this company doesn't just make fast cars, but each time delivers something that makes the world's engineers think. The Jesko showcased a new air pressure trick. The Regera reinvented the hybrid system. The Gemera demonstrated that even a family car can become a race car at will. Today, Koenigsegg's name has become more than a symbol of luxury. It has become a symbol of innovation. Now, let's talk about the engine that has captured the attention of the entire auto industry. This new Koenigsegg engine is small, but its power makes even larger engines pale in comparison. People are even calling it small engine, big bang. The unique feature of this engine is that it doesn't operate like a conventional petrol engine, but utilizes technologies previously only seen in laboratories. Its name is the lightweight twin-turbo free-valve engine. And to understand it, let's explain it in simpler terms. Typical petrol engines have a long metal rod called a camshaft to operate the valves. This determines when air is drawn in and when exhaust is pushed out. However, Koenigsegg has completely changed this system. Their free-valve engine lacks a camshaft. Each valve is controlled individually, meaning each cylinder can operate independently. However, when fuels like biofuel or methanol are burned, their carbon balance remains almost equal. This means that the amount of carbon released into the air is also absorbed by plants. This way, the entire process remains balanced and pollution is reduced to almost zero. Koenigsegg believes that this engine can usher in a new era of green combustion. Until now, people believed that if there was an engine, there would be pollution. But this technology has proven that clean engines are possible. If this system is adopted on a large scale, perhaps in the future, We won't have to face the hassle of charging like battery cars, and the air will still remain clean. The greatest advantage of this engine is that it's not dependent on a single type of fuel. It can run on a variety of clean fuels. This means that if biofuel is readily available in a country, people can use that fuel. This can also make every country self-sufficient and reduce dependence on imports. Another important advantage is that this engine is very lightweight, which improves its performance even more. A lighter engine reduces the car's overall weight, and when weight is reduced, less energy is required to run the car. This means both fuel savings and reduced pollution. With this engine, Koenigsegg has proven that the future doesn't belong solely to electric vehicles. If old technology is intelligently adapted, it can become just as clean and efficient. This engine symbolizes not only power, but also responsibility. It shows that speed and the environment can go hand in hand. In other words, this small but powerful engine from Koenigsegg not only drives cars, but also transforms thinking. It shows that the future belongs to those who understand the balance, power, and cleanliness, speed, and responsibility. This is the true clean combustion revolution. Hidden challenges. Not everything is perfect. So far, we've seen how powerful, light, and intelligent this Koenigsegg engine is. But the truth is that everything has its challenges. As amazing as this engine is, it's also expensive. Making it isn't easy, as the technology involved is extremely complex, and every part has to be precisely crafted. This is why this engine is currently being installed in only a few cars, and that too, very expensive ones. Koenigsegg cars are considered among the most exclusive in the world. They cost crores, and not everyone can afford them. The same is true for this engine. So far, it's only being produced in limited quantities. It takes weeks to develop an engine, as every part is manually checked. This means that it is currently not possible to install it in ordinary cars. Another challenge is its cost. The materials used to make this engine are very expensive. Factors like lightweight metals, special sensors, and the free valve system significantly increase its cost. Furthermore, not every company has the machinery and skilled engineers required to manufacture it. Therefore, mass production is still a major challenge. Thirdly, servicing and maintaining this engine is not easy. Because it is built on new technology, not every mechanic can understand it. Repairing it requires specialized training and equipment. This means that even if it is introduced into ordinary cars in the future, the service network and technical support will need to be strengthened first. Another problem is fuel availability. This engine can run on clean fuels like biofuel or methanol, but these fuels are not readily available everywhere. In many countries, such fuel stations are still very limited. Until the supply of these fuels increases, the full potential of this engine will not be realized. If you enjoyed the story of this incredible Koenigsegg engine and want to be the first to hear more authentic, powerful, and innovative information about the auto world, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Your one click inspires us to bring you even better content. In future videos, we'll bring you even more surprising technologies, new cars, and hidden auto secrets.